Hey, it's your girl Twan the Mystik from housemystik.com. Hey, what's up? And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. On my channel, I love to create spiritual related content, pick a card, and other cool stuff like that, my music, things like that. So if you're into spirituality and music, definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? And before we get into today's topic for the pick a card, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my website, housemystik.com. Okay, on housemystik.com, you can find spiritual art, spiritual decor, merch, bags, accessories, things like that, all created by your girl, Twan the Mystik. Okay, so if you're interested in getting things like that, make sure you go to housemystik.com. You'll see how it's spelled over there. I don't know which side it will be on, probably on this side. I'm not sure, but yes, and the link is in my description and in my comment section if you would like to check out my website. I also have meditations on there as well, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the pick a card and your piles, okay? Okay, so today's reading is all about big unexpected blessings that are coming your way, okay? So yeah, this reading is timeless. So whenever you see this reading, that's what blessing, big and unexpected blessing that is coming your way, whatever you hear in these piles, okay? Because this reading is timeless, like I said. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the piles. As you can see, I added some crystals here. So pick the pile or the crystal that you feel the most drawn to. So the first pile is this honey calcite, pile number 1. Pile number 2 is amethyst. And pile number 3 is fluorite, okay? So pick the pile or the crystal that you feel the most drawn to, and then go to the timestamps in my description or in my comment section, all right? I will see you at the click of your timestamp. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 1 with the honey calcite. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this reading all about what big and unexpected blessings are coming your way. So first of all, this pile, I'm wondering if you watched my other reading that I just dropped, the full moon in Virgo one, because the same thing happened again, the knocking that I talked about in pile number 1 for the full moon in Virgo reading. So maybe you need to go check that out if you haven't checked it out already. Even if you're watching this way after I've posted it, maybe go check it out and maybe you'll have some messages in there that will resonate with you, okay? But I'm already sensing that one of the big unexpected blessings that's coming your way has something to do with an opportunity, like knocking on your door, like maybe an unexpected opportunity, something that comes out of nowhere, maybe something you applied for like a long time ago. Let's say you applied for a job a long time ago and they suddenly hit you back like, hey, what's up? You still interested in the job? Or maybe like something you did a long time ago, you started a long time ago. It doesn't even have to be like long time ago. It could be like in the recent past, something that you did suddenly beginning to take off, like maybe work you've done in the past suddenly beginning to get noticed. Like, for example, let's say, I'm always using artists as an example since I'm an artist. Let's say you're an artist, a creator of some sort. Let's say you've been putting out content for a long time and suddenly it starts taking off. You've been painting and putting out art for a long time and suddenly it starts taking off. Maybe you've been doing music and then a song that you put out a while back suddenly starts to take off. And that stuff like that happens. Like, look at Lizzo. Lizzo put out, what's that song called? Truth Hurts? Is that what it was called? Wait, is that what that song is called? I forgot. Dang, I forgot. I think it is called Truth Hurts. Yes, it is. She put that song out 2 years before it actually blew up. So that's a thing. It can happen. Okay, so if you've been like, dang, I put this out a long time ago, or I've been doing this work, or I've been putting out resumes and no one's hitting me back. It's like gaining the traction or the return on investment that I've been hoping for. yeah, it's finally going to start paying off. Okay, finally. But I need to get into these cards. Okay, so let's see these first two cards. And I have the book because I just got this deck. My friend gave it to me the other day. And I was like, ooh, I have to use it. So yeah, let's get into these three cards, from this deck. Okay. All right, so the first card, we have Buddha Nature. Okay. And then we have Earth Song. Interesting, because I did talk about music. And then we also have Wisdom. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to pull the book for these ones because, like I said, I just got this deck. And I kind of been reading it, but not really. So I found Earth Song first. So let's see what Earth Song says. Okay, you are being asked to think about your relationship with the earth and the little things you can do in your everyday life to help both yourself and the earth through the current changes. Mother Earth is in need of healing. She asks that you pay attention to her needs and spare her a loving thought. In this time of great change, we often forget that it is Mother Earth that feeds, houses, and nourishes us. She provides the air we breathe, fuels our cars, supplies the electricity we use, and takes our refuse. The Earth Song card has shown up in your reading today to remind you of your deep connection to the earth. The earth breathes and feels just like you. At times she sings for joy and at times she cries. She is a reflection of humanity. She is one with you. The earth is a conscious entity. Your love will help her regain her balance. In turn, know that the earth also loves you. Feel and accept her love, for it will nourish your soul. Invoke this great healing power, and your life will take on a new meaning. Okay, so for some reason, this is making me think like a blessing for you, a big unexpected blessing coming for you, is you being able to take more time in nature, okay? And that could be like you going on vacation, like maybe in the woods, maybe on the beach, maybe, well, I don't know where you are in the world, but I know over here in the United States on the East Coast? Yes, the East Coast. It's starting to get a little warmer. Well, some days it tries to be cold, but it's getting a little warmer and spring is coming. So maybe you'll be able to plan for a vacation and go like to the beach or something, or travel somewhere. I'm definitely sensing travel with the Earth Song. And then I'm also feeling like this could be for a select few of you, but I'm also feeling like some of you guys may be interested in like content creation that has to do with travel. Maybe you want to make travel content or something like vlogs, travel vlogs or something like that. This could be for a select few of you. I feel like this is your sign. So if you're coming on this reading and you're just like, oh, I don't know if I should do it, this is your sign that you should do it. Yeah. So anyway, let's move on to the next card, Buddha Nature. Okay, so Buddha Nature, you are ready to release an anxiety or trauma which stems from a past experience. It's time to fully live in the present moment. Focusing on the past or future keeps you from being fully present and therefore keeps you from experiencing life to the fullest. So make a conscious choice to stop dwelling on the past and stop worrying about the future. Bless all past experiences and release them lovingly. There is a higher purpose to everything in life. Every experience, regardless of whether you received it as good or bad, came with a gift attached. Often the gift is revealed with the passing of time. Reclaim the real you by directing all of your precious energy into the present. Bring your awareness from the external world to the world within. Breathe in, let go of any concern you may have about the past and future. Eternal wisdom and love exist only within this present moment. Okay, so yeah, for some reason, this is still giving me the vibes of vacation. An unexpected thing or blessing for you is you being able to relax, take vacation, and like take some time off, because I feel like maybe this group in particular, maybe you've just been going through a stressful time. Maybe you've been working a lot. I'm just sensing stress and overworking. Stress and overworking, that's what I'm sensing. And maybe feeling like you can't stop because you feel like if you don't do certain things, everything will fall apart. And maybe I'm hearing for some of you guys, maybe some of you guys have been working on finding like passive streams of income. And maybe that knocking I was hearing has a lot to do with like you, and this is an opportunity for you to look for more streams of income, especially if you have been going through a stressful time where like you've been kind of overworking or something, or like maybe even something you worked on in the past just hasn't taken off. I feel like a new stream of income is coming in where it's like you don't have to worry about finances. If you've been worried, like you'll have more than enough where you don't feel like you have to like push. Okay. And then we also have the wisdom card. Okay. Wisdom. You are a wise and beautiful old soul. This card confirms that you have taken the right course of action or have responded in a just way in a recent matter. Sometimes the best thing for all concerned is to have the strength to say no. Your recent response will serve to empower you and everyone else involved. To have true wisdom is to stand in your own truth with love and respect to your heart in your heart for yourself, all of humanity, the earth, and all living things. Allow yourself to be flexible like the willow that sways with the wind, yet remains strongly rooted in the earth. Life is constantly changing within and around you, yet your core essence remains the same. Love and wisdom do not change. They only grow stronger. Continue to live and respond to all in your life through love and truth, for in doing so, you honor the spirit of living things. Okay, that was a long explanation, but I definitely feel like, because you know how it said, like, you made the right action, you took the right action, you made the right decision or whatever. And I'm feeling like, yeah, like some of you guys were kind of going through a struggle where you're just like, bro, like, I don't like this. I don't like how this is going. I'm not feeling how this is going. So I'm going to decide to make these certain changes where you're maybe like, okay, I'm going to, change my career or change my job, change how I do things because I'm overworking. Yeah, because I'm really sensing overworking. That's what I'm really sensing. I want to see what these cards got to say, but I feel like you've been like overworking or like trying too hard or something and like having to push. And of course, you know, in life, we got to take action on things, but it's like, I feel like you've been overdoing it. You've been overdoing it and, yeah, not taking the time you need because maybe you're seeing how certain things haven't taken off yet. So you're thinking, well, maybe I need to work harder. Maybe I have to force. Maybe I have to push, you know, and spirit is like, yeah, no, that's not how you need to do it. Okay, so let's see what these cards talking about. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Swords. Ace of Cups. And Six of Swords. Yes. Okay. The Six of Swords is definitely what I'm talking about. Like if you see here, the water's all rough here, but then it's more smooth water on this side. Like it made me think of the word smooth sailing. Okay. So I do think some of you guys are going on vacation near a body of water, but also I'm feeling like an opportunity or something is coming in after a period of struggle, especially with Page of Pentacles, is making me think of a new financial opportunity. Like, yeah, a new financial opportunity where you aren't worried anymore about money. Okay. Yeah, I'm sensing like a new job, new financial opportunity, or like someone coming in and like giving you a leg up, or like maybe this could be some of y'all getting y'all taxes back, but I'm feeling like some type of financial windfall. It may not even be like a whole bunch of money where it's like $10,000 or like $30,000 or something like that. It may not be something like that. Maybe for some of you guys it is, but I feel like it's something like a big lump sum of money though. Even if it's not like super big, it's like a good amount of money where you're like, okay, this will take care of everything I need to take care of. Or like you getting a new job opportunity or like a raise or something like that where you're like, I can breathe now because now more is flowing in. More is finally flowing in. But I'm also feeling like some of you guys are really changing your perspective because of what I just said. The thing about like maybe feeling like you have to force and push and push and push. And you've been learning like that's not the way to go. You're just burnt out at this point and you're like, this is not the way to go. I need to get aligned. Like I need to get aligned with whatever my purpose is or become a vibrational match to what it is I'm trying to call in instead of like forcing. Becoming, a vibrational match. I'm feeling called to tell you to look into Abraham Hicks. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of Abraham Hicks. She's cool. She's pretty cool. She's on YouTube. Listen to her. She talks a lot about being a vibrational match and changing your mindset and allowing yourself to be aligned with not things, but like what you want out of life and realizing like it's not about forcing and pushing. Okay. So an Ace of Cups is also making me think that, a new opportunity is coming in that's like emotionally fulfilling. And also another thing I'm thinking, because I see this Earth Song card, it kind of looks like an egg. It's making me think that another big and unexpected blessing for some of you guys could be a baby. If you've been wanting that, like I see some of you guys possibly finding out that you're pregnant, or like if you're maybe your partner is pregnant, or like I'm just sensing like a new child, a new baby or something. But it could also be like a new baby, a new thing that you're working on, a new idea. But it's also making me think of something you put out is finally, because I keep hearing breakout star. I don't know why I keep hearing that. Maybe for some of you guys, I'm hearing breakout star. Where it's like suddenly things begin to pick up, but it's not even suddenly because it's like you've been putting in the work for such a long time, but it's like suddenly you experience some type of breakthrough. And I'm seeing like an egg being cracked and like a baby chick coming out. So something finally taking off. Okay. So let's see what else comes through. We have new day. Okay. See, new day. Okay. Like, something finally beginning to like take off, like suddenly after like a period of struggle where you're just like, bruh, I mean, is what I'm doing even worth it? Oh, okay. So we also have ascension. Okay, so I think of many of you were kind of going through like a spiritual awakening. Not kinda, because no, it's not kinda. You've been going through a spiritual awakening that's been forcing you to maybe look at your life and really look at like your mindset and how you think. Okay, and realizing like, wow, okay, I be feeling like I can't take time to rest. I can't take time for myself, or else everything will fall apart. Or I feel like I have to push, and pushing is the only way for good things to come for me, or not for me, but come to me. Like pushing so hard and working so hard is the only way to make more money. That I'm feeling like many of you guys are realizing like, no, it's all about being in alignment, being a vibrational match for abundance, and also realizing abundance is your divine birthright. So regardless of if you're working or not, you deserve for like large amounts of money to come to you. Okay. So I feel like even with this Page of Pentacles card, a lot of you guys, maybe you'll take my advice and listen to Abraham Hicks, or you are like gaining new knowledge about manifestation and how money works. energetically. And then discernment, we have discernment. And then we have masculine energy. Okay. So with the discernment card, it's definitely making me think like, yeah, you realizing like, wow, okay, I don't need to do things like this. Okay, I don't need to do these things, and realizing like, no, this is not right. Like, why is society teaching us that we have to overwork ourselves just to make ends meet, or just to have a good career or a good financial standing? Like, this is not right. Like, you're realizing like this is a trick. This is a trick of society. You're realizing it's a trick. And then the last card we have here is masculine energy. And with this card, it has to do with finding balance when it comes to masculine energy, because maybe you've been too much in the masculine energy, and Spirit is telling you to find balance again, find balance between the masculine and feminine, and take more time to take care of yourself, because that's what will help to draw in the abundance you're looking for, and not just you pushing and forcing and pushing and going and going and going. That's not going to work anymore. Okay? So that was your reading, pile number 1. If it resonated with you, please make sure to leave a comment, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, so you're notified every time I drop something new. Make sure you go to housemystik.com. Link is in the description. Okay, I sell spiritual art, spiritual decor, merch, bags, things like that. Okay, housemystik.com. All right, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2 with the amethyst crystal, okay? So we're going to be getting into big blessings that will be coming your way. Big and unexpected blessings coming your way, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the cards, all right? So I made the first group reading so long. I'm going to try not to make y'all's so long, okay? So first card we have here is Floating Memories. Okay. Next card we have here is Oshina. Okay. Oshina. This is a new deck my friend gave me, so I'm going to have to read from the book. Okay. And then we have the Universe. Interesting. So for you guys, for this pile, I'm already getting the feeling. What am I getting? I'm feeling like something having to do with finally being able to release the past and being able to make peace with the past. But let's just see what the book says. And that may feel like, oh, that's not a big blessing, but yes, it is. When you're able to finally let go of the past and like really cleanse yourself of the past and not feel tied to the past and not feel guilty about the past. You know what I mean? So let's see. Floating Memories. Okay, so this card signifies that a wondrous experience is coming your way. Yet in order for this new experience to manifest into your life, you must first come to terms with and release the past. What did I just say? I literally just said that. Okay. And I told you this is a new deck, so I didn't read this. I didn't even know this card was in here. Anyway, okay, you are ready for this release to occur. All it will take is a conscious desire to do so. In releasing the past, you are paving the way to a brilliant future in life. Will seem new and exciting. Do not hold on to feelings of failure or regret. Each experience of your life and your reaction to it was valid for that time. Past failures, losses, and pain all served a positive purpose in your life. Regardless of whether you feel that your past experiences were positive or negative, you have grown from each one. You are who you are because of your history, and all of your experiences helped you grow in love and wisdom. Every experience has in some way blessed you. Embrace the past and forgive Forgive anything, my bad, that needs forgiving. Liberate yourself from all illusions. Be fully present and remember that you are not the same person you once were. For life is forever changing. You may now move forward and explore life in whatever way your heart desires. So, yeah, like I said, I definitely feel like a big unexpected blessing from you is finally being able to release the past and make peace with the past. Especially if you're someone that has a hard time letting things go, or maybe wanting to understand why things happened and like how something so painful could have served you, things like that. This pile hitting though. This pile hitting though. Anyway, but yeah, I definitely feel like you releasing the past is a big thing for you that you weren't, maybe not necessarily that you weren't expecting, but it's like you suddenly, I think you will have some type of realization where you're like, why do I continue to allow the past to affect my present when I'm able to make my present great and then turn this into a great future? You know what I mean? Like just realizing how it doesn't serve you to continue to hold on to the past. Okay. So Oshina, let's see what Oshina talking about. Come on, Oshina, where you at? Okay, there we go. Oshina is the balancer of emotions, and the gift she brings is one of healing. This will help you to better cope with the everyday stresses that you experience. You are a sensitive soul, and because of this, the world can seem rather harsh at times. You are being asked to imagine the life you truly desire. Start to live your own truth regardless of what others expect of you. This card is also connected to creativity, so you would benefit greatly by expressing yourself creatively in some way. Explore your creativity and allow it to be expressed imaginatively and emotionally in whatever way you choose. A creative pursuit will eventually lead you to a new career. Wow. Okay. Your future work will be emotionally rewarding and enable you to live an imaginative, creative, and fulfilling life surrounded by like-minded people. Y'all need to watch pile number 1 because I mentioned something about creativity in that pile. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I did. About some type of creative work you could have put out before finally beginning to take off. So yeah, I feel like, you releasing the past. I feel like you're finally releasing the past and not allowing your past to affect your future, because I feel like you've been doing that where you're like so like focused on your failures, focused on what didn't work for you, and just focused on that instead of focusing on the good things in life, focusing on your growth, focusing on what you've learned from those certain experiences. Okay, and then also I'm wondering if some of you guys, kind of like what I said to pile number 1, maybe some of you guys have been putting out work for a long time and you're just like, I mean, no one cares about this, and thinking, oh, I'm a failure. And it's not that you're a failure. I feel like divine timing is at play. For some of you, not for some of you guys, all of you guys, where it's like you're now, like all of this aligned you to be in the perfect place at the perfect time for whatever it is that you do that's creative, for it to finally start becoming lucrative. Okay. So the universe, let's see what that says. Okay, come open the golden doors and enter the universe within you. Eternity exists inside your heart. This life is but a dream, so don't take it too seriously. Listen to the wind as it blows through the trees. Feel it caress your face and feel all the life sway graciously to a universal rhythm. Be one with the eternal flow of nature. Walk with it. Rest within its shelter and allow your heart to heal. Nature and the universe will peel away each layer that no longer serves you. Dwell not in your illusion, which only carries you into darkness, but feel in your heart an eternal glow, the glow of love. Be at peace with the changing seasons, and you will not be left dreaming of summer when winter comes. Shed your fears and be one with each season in your life. Graciously accept all that comes, and remember that all is the will of one whose light fills creation. Ask that God's will be your purpose, that the nature of the universe also also be yours. Walk into the darkness of night without the glow of love in your heart. Rest your mind and feel the moon's glow. Feel the interconnectedness of all things. Merge with the spirit of nature, for she will help you transcend all obstacles. Be one with all, for all is one. Feel love's flame burn brightly in your heart. Close your eyes and allow your mind to drift back into time through the ancient mist to the beginning. The further back you go, the closer you will find yourself to the present, for time is an illusion that masks this eternal moment. Be still, for within your solitude you shall discover the power of now. This card is a blessing from the universe. Didn't I literally just talk about how you're realizing you need to be present instead of being so focused on the past and being guilty about mistakes you made in the past, failures of the past, things that didn't work out in the past? Like, it's time to focus more on the future. And also realizing that even though certain things have happened, it was to bring change in your life. If anything has not worked out and kind of just suddenly left your life, it was because it was to bring change, because maybe you were holding on a little too tight, okay, to something, and Spirit was like, no, this is not where we want you to go, okay? This is not where we want you to go, because over this way is your destiny. So just trust where I'm leading you and go this way, okay? Go this way. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Those were only the first 3 cards. Oh, wait. Is this the... Okay, yeah. Almost got confused there. Okay, so we have the moon. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you went through a confusing time. You might need to listen to pile number 1. But you went through a very confusing time where you were just like, I don't know what's going on. What is happening? Okay, why are things like it's really just randomly falling away in my life? I don't get why things are happening this way. And you will soon see why. Okay, I feel like you'll soon see why certain things were meant to leave your life, or why you were being guided to do things a certain way or to change directions. Like, you'll soon see why. But you have to go down the path, okay? And even though it's like you're being pushed into the unknown, trust it. Okay, Ace of Swords. Oh, love this for you. So a big blessing coming for you is mental clarity, because yeah, like I said, you're going to start realizing why certain things were not working out and why you were being rerouted in a certain direction. And yeah, so trust, have faith in the unknown. Like, trust that even though where you're being guided to is kind of like, I don't really know, I don't really understand why I'm being pushed in this direction, but you'll see why soon. Okay, and then we have 7 of Cups. So yeah, this is definitely making me think like confusion. Like, you were definitely confused. Like, maybe these past couple months, maybe the past year, you've just been confused as far as like what you should do next or whatever. And it's like, it's kind of left you a little paralyzed, okay? Kind of left you a little paralyzed, because you're just like, I mean, okay, if these certain things didn't work out for me, or if I've experienced some type of like these failures and stuff, what makes me think that if I try something new, it's not just going to fail and fall apart and not work out? And it's left you paralyzed from like maybe taking action. And now is the time to really, really take action, instead of like just sitting, like not just sitting there, but instead of like overthinking things. And take some time to meditate and get in tune with your spirit team, your higher self, things like that, because that will help you find clarity, which will help you be like, okay, these are the exact things I'm feeling like Spirit is calling me to do. And now I'm going to start moving forward in that direction, even though it's like I'm kind of scared. I don't really know. It's a little risky, but I'm going to trust it. Okay. And then we also have Three of Swords. Okay. So yeah, you did experience heartbreak. And then this card was talking a lot about the heart, allowing your heart to heal. Okay. You've experienced, I feel like, setback after setback after setback after setback. Okay. Like so many setbacks. And I'm feeling like for some of you guys, this wasn't even just a year. This has been like several years that this has been happening. And it makes you wonder if things will ever turn around for you, if things will ever work out for you, because it's like you feel like every time you make some type of progress, you make like 7 steps back, you know what I mean? Or take 7 steps back. And so it's been very heartbreaking, very stormy, very like, maybe you've just been feeling really down, depressed, and anxious, like not knowing what is to come for you. Okay. Okay. So, last few cards we have here. Growth. Okay, see? Growth. And it's the number 38. 3 has to do with communication, creativity, and, you know, we talked about creativity. 8 has a lot to do with creativity as well, but also letting go. Letting go. Okay. So I definitely feel like whatever you've experienced has contributed a lot to your growth. Oh, wow. There's leaves on here and then the tree. Okay. Whatever you experienced has been a blessing in disguise. And maybe that's what it is. Because, you know, this reading is all about big, unexpected blessings. So an unexpected and like a big, unexpected blessing for you is realizing that a certain what was that? Sorry, y'all. That these things that you've been going through, these was not serving you. Maybe in a relationship that was not serving you or whatever. And so yeah, whatever suddenly has left your life, it was for your highest good, even if you don't see it just yet. And these changes that you're being forced to make, you may not realize it just yet, but they're blessings in disguise, okay? And I think Spirit wants you to take these experiences, and like integrate them, okay? Take these lessons and take them with you instead of being like letting them stop you and stagnate you and be like, these things happen, so life will never be great, and, you know, things like that. But take these lessons, integrate them into your life or your growth. I don't know how to explain that, but take them with you and let them be a lesson, not something that stops you, not something that makes you feel like, oh, I will never try again. I will never move forward from this. Take it with you. And that's how I look at integration. Taking a certain experience with you as a lesson and not as like a curse or a burden or a thing that you'll never get over. So, yeah. And I'm trying to see, what other messages do I have for you? Pile number 2. I just feel like, yeah, a big blessing for you is clarity. A big blessing for you is clarity, and you realizing why something or someone or a way of doing things is being forced out of your life because something better is in store for you. Okay. So don't feel like this time of loss. Because if you're experiencing like loss or something like that, or just thing after thing, just like setback or whatever, setback after setback, if you're experiencing that right now, just know that that will not last forever. Okay? It will not last forever because you're being aligned with what's right for you. Okay? So that was your reading pile number 2. If it resonated with you, please leave a comment, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? If you feel called to, you can support your girl, tip your girl in the virtual tip jar. I forgot to say that, pile number 1. The links are in my description and in my comment section. Make sure you go to housemystik.com, where I sell spiritual art, spiritual decor, merch, accessories like bags and stuff, all created by me, okay? Also, I have meditations on there. Oh no, my son's crying, okay? So let me go on and get out of here, all right? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3 with the Flourite crystal. Okay, so let's get into your reading all about what big unexpected blessings are coming your way. Okay, so first of all, what I'm sensing less distractions. And I'm saying that because, like, throughout this whole reading, when I did the first 2 piles, I had people talking in the background. My phone was ringing. I could hear the bus outside. I could hear, like, just a lot just going on in my background. And I feel like for you guys, less distraction, more time in isolation, or more time to yourself, especially if you, like, currently live in a chaotic environment, or you've just been in a chaotic situation. That could be for some of you, like, specific people, but I'm sensing you being able to escape a chaotic situation. I feel like some of you guys were in a chaotic situation, and I'm especially sensing a chaotic living situation. And it's funny because I said this for pile 3 in another reading I did. So that would be crazy if that's what comes up for you. But let's see what the cards have to say. Where's that book? Okay. Okay, so let's see what the first 3 cards have to say. So we have Dreaming of You. We have Acceptance. And then we have Dreaming Landscape. Ooh, that's pretty. Dreaming Landscape. Okay. Okay, so my friend just gave me this deck, so I don't really know what the meanings of these cards are. So I'm going to get my little booklet out and see what it says. But yeah, so far, especially with this landscape, I'm feeling like, and then even with the Acceptance card, I feel like you are creating your own reality. Like, you're realizing, like, a big blessing for you is maybe finally understanding something when it comes to manifestation, which helps you get out of a chaotic situation. Maybe you realizing your thoughts have a lot to do with your reality. But yeah, let's see, because we have the dreaming card. So I feel like you're dreaming things into reality. Okay. So let's see what the cards have to say. All right. So Dreaming of You card says, life is a journey in which nothingness seems to be permanent. Friends and loved ones move through our lives, often leaving a sense of sadness when we part. Life is forever changing. We cannot physically hold on to anything or control the flow of life. We each have our own path with its own challenges, and in order to cope with separation from a loved one, we must realize that in reality there is none. The physical body is but a shell that houses our spirit. On a spiritual level, we are always connected to one another. Neither distance nor time can separate that which has been united by love. This card represents someone that you long to be with again. It's here to remind you that it is only normal that you should miss someone who is dear to you, but that in love there is no separation. While you may have distance physically, know that this is only an illusion, for spirit of life is eternal. Those we love live always in our hearts. Okay, so some of you guys may have lost someone. Maybe some of you guys have lost someone in the recent past. someone that you held dear to your heart. Maybe you lost them in the recent past, and maybe a big blessing, another unexpected big blessing that's coming for you is you, because we even have the acceptance cards, you accepting that they're no longer here physically, but knowing that they're still here, like in spirit. And then maybe the chaotic, because I was sensing the chaotic situation that you're escaping. It could be your mind being very chaotic and very like up and down, your emotions very up and down, or your thoughts very much up and down. And maybe you're at a place where you're accepting that someone that you have lost is no longer physically here, but you know that they'll always be here with you in spirit. And that could be like for a certain some of you, but I'm still sensing the dreaming into reality concept that I was talking about earlier. So let's see what acceptance says. Okay, everything happens for a reason, even though the reason may often seem unclear to us. Trust in the universe and accept all in your life as it unfolds. Live fully within each moment in the knowing that all is love. Open your heart and accept God's love, and that you are loved more than you will ever consciously know. If you are feeling vulnerable at this time, share your insecurities and concerns with someone you love. Once you accept the current situation, you will find that all in your life transforms, and you will feel a greater sense of peace, harmony, and well-being. Acceptance is love, and love is the greatest healer. This acceptance card also relates to a gift that you will receive in a not-too-distant future. Accept this gift when it comes with an open heart. Know it is a gift from the universe. Okay. So, yeah, this is still making me think of the dreaming into reality. Oh, what happened to my finger? Okay, the dreaming into reality, but also it's making me think of accepting, just like accepting that a certain chaotic situation is just no longer serving you. Especially because even though this dreaming of you card talks about someone that you may have separated from physically because they passed on, for some of you guys, this could be a relationship that you are deciding to part ways. Like maybe a person that just no longer serves you, like a group of friends, a group of people that just no longer serve you, a romantic partner that, just no longer serves you, and it's time to move on from this situation. And even though it hurts because you're like, I love them and I want things to be better between us, but it just won't seem to get better, just know that separating yourself from this person is a blessing in disguise. Okay. And then not last card, but from this deck, dreaming of you. Or no, dreaming landscape. The other card's dreaming of you. Okay. You have picked this card today to help you remember the importance of spending time in nature and connecting with nature's healing qualities. Allow the sunlight and breeze to caress your face. Observe the sense of timelessness that is felt when surrounded by nature, all in perfect order, all in perfect union. Spend time alone and allow your mind to be cleared of all thoughts and concerns. Sit in silence and listen to the breeze. Feel the trees sway, hear the birds sing, and feel the warmth of the sun. Perhaps you have lost your perspective on life, forgotten what is truly important. Remember when you pass from this world, you take nothing but your soul. Allow yourself to be filled with the magic and healing energy of nature. This is a time of inspiration, healing, and wonder. Anything you put your heart and mind into at this time will succeed. Okay. There it is. There it is. Because I'm like, none of this is sounding like what I said. But there it is right there. Your mind, okay? Because remember I was talking about the chaoticness may be in your minds, like your mind being a little all over the place. And this has to do with clearing the mind, okay? Clearing your mind. And I feel, and then also sitting alone and stuff. So I do feel like some of you guys will be able to leave a chaotic situation where it's like there's just always going on or something going on, or it's like your mind is not like so I don't want to say crazy. Let me not say that. It's not so like where you're constantly at war with yourself in your mind. Okay. And then the fact that it said anything you put your heart and mind to will succeed definitely makes you think of what I talked about with manifestation. Like, I think you're going to be learning more about manifestation and real, like something is going to click for you. Something is really going to click for you where you're like, oh, okay, this is why certain things haven't manifested for me in the way I wanted it to, because it's like, even though you may be someone that's very much into spirituality, into learning about manifestation, into those type of things, but you maybe have been wondering, okay, I have all this knowledge, but how do I apply it? Or feel like I've been applying it, but it's not working for me. You know, that could be a message for some of you guys, but I feel like something will click. Something will finally click for you. And it's, I think, a truth that you have to accept, such as like maybe you learning more about like the law of attraction, or learning about what is it called? The seven hermetic laws. That's what I meant. And maybe you finally accepting what there's like what you've learned when it comes to these like universal laws, and it finally clicking within you. But let's see what else we have here as far as the cards go. Okay, so the tarot cards, we have Ace of Wands, and this is a card having to do with manifestation. Okay, and I definitely feel like something clicking for you will definitely cause a chain reaction when it comes to your manifestation, because you're realizing how maybe even though you knew about these things, you're realizing how you weren't applying it. And then Ace of Wands is also having to do with inspiration. Okay, so for some of you guys, I'm hearing this could be for like one person. I feel like for the inspiration, it's like, because this has to do with inspiration, and this card was talking about inspiration, and I feel like some chaotic situation that you're leaving behind, or you being able to take or you not being able, but you making the time to sit there and clear your mind, because your mind has probably been a little chaotic, is going to bring new inspiration, bring new ideas. And I think that will be a big and unexpected blessing, because whatever this idea that comes to mind will be very much a blessing. It'll be very successful. It'll be something that you didn't expect to succeed, or maybe not expect to succeed, but maybe something that you didn't expect to be doing. Okay. Or like, yeah, that's what I'm sensing. Something that you didn't expect to be doing. And like it brings new passion within you. And what do we have here? The Fool. Okay. So yeah, I do think some type of inspiration, some type of idea that randomly comes to mind after you are able to clear your mind, because I think your mind has been chaotic or something like that. And then with this Dreaming of You card, I feel like for some of you guys, like I said earlier, it's you like leaving a chaotic relationship possibly behind, like a relationship or living situation or something that just wasn't working for you anymore. And I feel like a big blessing for you is leaving the situation behind, but doing it even though you're scared. Because maybe some of you guys are like, okay, I want to leave this living situation behind, but I don't have money, or I don't know where I'm going to live, or I want to leave this living situation behind, or this chaotic relationship behind, but I don't know if I'll ever find someone that I could actually be with. Like there's something about you being scared about leaving some type of situation behind that is just not serving you, like a chaotic situation that is just no longer serving you. But with you moving forward, it's like you're kind of having to take a leap of faith, because it's like maybe you've been feeling stuck, or wondering what will happen if you do decide to move forward in this direction. And Spirit is like, we got your back 100%. If you really take steps forward to move on from this situation. The Chariot. Okay. So, this has to do with the mind. This has to do with the mind. Perfect, because I was just like, after this card, I'm like, okay, is there anything else that will come up about the mind? Okay, so yes, this has to do with disciplining the mind. And it's also making me think of what I said as far as something having to do with manifestation clicks for you, where you realize like, okay, this is how I can apply. This is how I can apply. I'm saying it wrong, but this is how I can become a vibrational match for the things I want. Like, and you deciding to discipline your mind and just move forward instead of like allowing your crazy, I hate that I keep saying crazy, but allowing your self-sabotaging thoughts to take over when you're feeling like, okay, I know I need to leave behind this toxic living situation. I need to leave behind this toxic relationship. I need to leave behind this toxic job. I know I need to leave this certain thing behind, but at first you were feeling stuck there, but I feel like you're going to be disciplining your mind. So you realize like you're not stuck. There's more options out there for you. And that if you put your mind to it and really train your mind to believe that this thing that you want, or this outcome you want to manifest, training your mind to realize I can make something shake. Like I can change this situation. I can leave this situation behind. I can leave this relationship behind. I can leave this living situation behind. I can move forward. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is definitely making me think of inspiration. Okay. I feel like another thing with you guys is that there's some type of childhood dream. I don't know why I'm sensing childhood. I feel like there's something, and I'm wondering if it's for some of you guys, if it has to do with art. Okay. Art kind of came up in like each pile. So I'm wondering if all of you guys are creatives or content creators or entrepreneurs or something like that. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's some type of like childhood dream that you are finally pursuing, or something. Like you're finally pursuing it and realizing that you can actually make something from it. And I feel like with doing that, it's like really testing your mind. It's really, really testing your mind, because it's having you face certain things when it comes to your beliefs. Okay, so we have changes. Okay, so yep, I definitely knew you were leaving something behind, like something that's just no longer serving you. And we have sexual energy. Oh, Ace of Wands. We have stripping illusions. Wow. And letting go. Okay, so yeah, didn't I literally talk about letting go of a situation that's not serving you, especially like a toxic relationship? Yeah, a living situation, a toxic relationship, a job, something that just really doesn't serve you, that's just really toxic. okay? And you taking a chance on leaving it behind, even though you don't know where you're going to land. Yeah, that's what I'm really, really sensing for you. And then the sexual energy is definitely making me think creativity. I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are feeling called to follow some type of childhood dream, or something that people try to tell you it's childish, it's not realistic, this is not real, but you're deciding to face your fears and just do it anyway. And you're realizing that that's an illusion. What is do I have a splinter? I don't know. But you're realizing that that's an illusion, like that people may feel like, oh, this is not real, you can't do this, but you can. Okay, you can. They may not believe it because of their own mindset and the things that they've been through, but you can do whatever you set your mind out to. And yeah, let go of what no longer is serving you, and take a chance on this thing that you've been really feeling called to do. Okay? So that was your reading, pile number 3. If it resonated with you, please make sure to leave a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Yeah, if you feel called to tip your girl, virtual tip jar is in the description and in my comment section. And also make sure you go to housemystik.com to purchase spiritual art, spiritual decor, merch, accessories like bags and stuff like that. All created by me, okay? All created by your girl, Twan the Mystik. You can find all of that on housemystik.com, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.